All right, man. Good morning, good morning, good morning, man. Thanks so much for being here this morning, guys. We are going to. Oh, we got one waiting. All right, fantastic. Let's see who is here. All right, man. Good morning, good morning, good morning, man. Thanks so much for being here. All right, there we go. All right, man. Good morning, man. Thanks so much for being here, man. It's ERGJ, Certified Financial Educator, CEO of ERGJ Enterprises. Just want to see who's here this morning. Thanks so much for being here, by the way. It is, okay, that was an app, wrong, something there. All right, fantastic. Something went wrong there. Just trying to check out some new stuff on YouTube, man. But it's your boy, man. I'm back in the house, and we are going to make this happen. Good morning to you. See if this stuff pops up. Just trying to see if, okay, that popped up there. See if it popped up over here. Didn't pop up over here. All right, we're going to check some stuff out here on this thing called, I guess I'm on Hangout. I don't know. But anyway, we're gonna make this thing. We're gonna make this thing work. Choose links. What does that mean? Oh, look at that. Okay. All right. I got a folder. All right. Got a lot of links. I mean, I'm gonna figure this stuff out, man. I got links I could share. Okay, we're gonna figure something out. All right, my beautiful people, man. All right, man. What we're doing here, man, this is the New Black Wall Street Book Club. And we actually are going through, this is actually part of our Millionaire Mastermind Alliance, where we are actually going through the book. It's called The Law of Success by Mr. Napoleon Hill. One of the biggest, it's like the Bible of success, man. If you really talking about leveling up in life, I believe there's 3 things that you must control. And these are things that you can control. Number 1, you got to control the things that you watch on television. Now, I've been a big proponent of, TV is just not good for you, right? But it's really not about TV. It's about what you watch on TV. So I was listening to a guy the other day, and he was like, well, hey, I think he was in real estate or something like that. So he watched a lot of real estate shows. Okay, that makes sense. You want to find out what's going on in the area. You want to be abreast of all the things that can help you. So it's not just watching TV. It's really what you decide to watch on TV. I think it has the biggest difference. So again, the first thing is what you watch. This all comes down to influence. Everybody putting comments on influence. Number 2 is going to be the books that you read, right? What are you actually deciding to read for yourself, right? And this is what we call self-education. My good mentor taught me that if you want to be, if that formal education will make you a living, but self-education will make you a fortune. And I just decided for my life that I was going to focus on self-education. So the books that you read, the books that you choose to read. And here's what I'll tell you, the book that you don't read, it won't help. But hopefully you're choosing books that's going to help you to level up. It's going to help you in the personal development phase. It's going to help you in the communication phase. I was talking to someone last night. She told me some of the books that she read. If you could just list them off, think about the books that you read this year or over the past year. She told me about some relationships books she read, financial books she read, self-development books that she read. I said, well, shoot, you're on the right track. You're reading the right kind of books. So it's not just any book that you read, right? It's going to be the good books that you read that's going to have a big part on who you become in this world. And then the last part, not just the shows that you watch, not just the TV, the shows that you watch, not just the books that you read, but also the people that you hang around. And so I met a young lady yesterday. I gave her my book. In course, in case you guys don't know, I'm the author of The Black Billionaires Club. It's a study of black wealth. It's a study of the 12 richest black people in the world and how they built their wealth. And she was telling me that she was having a problem with this thing called self-sabotage when it came to money. And I said to her, the number 1 thing that I heard you say was that it was self-sabotage, which told me that you're trying to do this all by yourself. And you need a team in 2018. Everybody putting comments, I need a team. You need a team in 2018. And so I said to her, I said, let me put that in the chat too. So I said to her, the first thing you need a team. So then I asked the same thing. I said, what do you watch on TV? So I don't watch TV. I said, okay, well, you pass that. I said, well, what books do you read? Obviously, you get in the Black Billionaires Club, so you read some things about money. Okay, you pass that test. I said, well, who you hang around? And guess what she said? So I hang around a whole bunch of broke folk. And I want to tell you, man, that if you really want to build wealth, you want to really level up, you really want to have success in your life, you're going to have to walk away. That's it. It's really tough to do, but it's a must. You must walk away from broke, walk away from misery, walk away from complainers, walk away from doubt-filled people, walk away from fear. You got to walk away. Now, you can always come back for these people once you get to freedom, whatever freedom you're looking for, whether it's mental freedom or financial freedom or physical freedom or whatever type of freedom you are going after, because this is a journey towards freedom. When we talk about success, we're talking about the freedom from something, right? The freedom from poverty, the freedom from lack, the freedom from fear, whatever it is. You're looking for freedom. At the end of the day, the whole fight is for some type of freedom. And if you really want to get free, you're going to have to walk away from those who are not free. Because if you're poor, how can you lead poor? You can't lead them if you're among them. So you have to separate yourself for a short period of time, get free in whatever area you're looking to get free, and then come back and help those. That's called your testimony. You come back with your testimony and you show people how you got to where you got. That's why I do what I do. First I had to learn, then I had to do, and now I come back and I teach. I had to learn, I had to do, I had to come back and teach. And then one of the financial principles, you learn, you earn, and then you return, because you can't take it with you. So anyway, we're going through the book, Law of Success. What's going on, Adea? Thanks so much for joining. What's going on? Miss Myra Foster is in the house. That's right. Walk away. You learned that last night? Oh, you're going to have to tell me that story. I can't wait to hear that story, man. I'm telling you, you got to walk away. Law of Success, man. We're going through Law of Success, New Black Wall Street Book Club. This is a chapter on enthusiasm. You know what time it is. New Black Wall Street Book Club. DJ. It don't matter what Facebook do, because your boy is still going to do what he do, because you can't control what you can't control, but I control what I can control. DJ, man, hit that music, brother. New Black Wall Street Book Club. Evan Jefferson, brother, much love. Educating, elevating, because in knowledge is the power and we'll never give it up. Literature's for the masses. Where to put your money down, now how to watch your assets. Yeah, uplifting others is a passion. My brother Evan, he will turn it into action. New Black Wall Street Book Club. You should come read with us. Yeah, we comprehend and discuss. If we all just come together, there's no limit for us. Here comes your host, New Black Wall Street. Evan, take it away. New Black Wall Street Book Club. Now, I want you to think about it for just a second, man. This is a young brother from Decatur, Georgia. What is he doing? He's freeing people financially, and he's freeing people with their mind. He's getting folks to do something different and also read. You know I'm a threat. That's right, I'm a threat. I'm getting people to free their minds and free their wallets. Yeah, I'm a threat, man. So they coming after me, but your boy gonna keep on going, because if God be for me, who can be against me? That's right. If God be for you, who can be against you? This is going through here, the lesson number 6 from the Law of Success. It's called enthusiasm. Everybody put in the console, enthusiasm. Enthusiasm. It simply says this: you can do it if you believe you can. Yeah, you can do it if. I love the if statement. Everywhere I find ifs. It got a lot to do with you. If you believe you can. Enthusiasm is a state of mind that inspires and arouses one to put action into the task at hand. It does more than this. It is contagious and vitally affects not only the enthusiast, but all with whom he comes in contact. Enthusiasm bears the same relationship to a human being that steam does to a locomotive. It is the vital moving force that impels action. Enthusiasm is the vital moving force that impels action. Now, what are some things that enthusiasm does? Enthusiasm, you'll see enthusiasm in passionate people. People that are passionate about something, you'll see them have enthusiasm about that which it is they're passionate about. My question to you today: what are you passionate about? Because once I find out what you're passionate about, and I see you operating in enthusiasm about that which you are passionate about, you become a moving force. You become a moving force. What are you passionate about? What really gets you riled up? What really brings out the enthusiast inside you? You ever seen someone who isn't enthusiastic about anything? You're like, my God, I mean, does anything move you? Are you excited about anything in life? Do you want anything really, really, really bad in life? I mean, what are you excited about? What is it that moves you on the inside to say, man, I am going to do this and I can't wait till it get done? What inspires you? What drives you? What are you passionate about? Some people aren't passionate about anything. I think that's a very miserable place to be in life, to not be passionate about anything of this wonderful, beautiful world that we live in. You're not passionate about anything. Something is wrong. The greatest leaders of men are those who know how to inspire enthusiasm in their followers. Enthusiasm is the most important factor entering into salesmanship. It is by far the most vital factor that enters into public speaking. If you wish to understand the difference between a man who is enthusiastic and one who is not, compare Billy Sunday with the average man of his profession. The finest sermon ever delivered will fall upon deaf ears if it is not backed with enthusiasm by the speaker. How enthusiasm will affect you. Mix enthusiasm with your work and it will not seem hard or monotonous. Enthusiasm will so energize, everybody put it down, so energize your entire body so that you can get along with less than half the usual amount of sleep, and at the same time, it will enable you to perform from 2 to 3 times as much work as you usually perform in any given period without fatigue. Let's say it again. Enthusiasm will so energize your entire body that you can get along with less than half the usual amount of sleep, and at the same time, it will enable you to perform from 2 to 3 times as much work as you usually perform in a given period without fatigue. Now, let me give you an example of what we're saying here, because it really does energize. Now, here's one thing that I know. When we were younger, and I don't know everybody that experienced this, but when we were younger, I should say this. We used to be so enthusiastic we had so much anticipation towards this next day that we were enthusiastic. We couldn't go to sleep. We just couldn't wait. What was that? That was Christmas Day. I don't know any child that experienced Christmas like that they weren't just enthused. They were anticipating with enthusiasm what it's going to be like for them to open up some gifts the next day. And I always said to myself, I said, dang, if I could be this excited about Christmas Day, well, why can't I make every day, or why can't I make every night Christmas Eve? Everybody put it down, so make every night Christmas Eve. Because don't you understand that the tomorrow isn't promised? So to go to sleep anticipating tomorrow's gift of life. Let me say that again. To go to bed tonight anticipating tomorrow's gift of life. That in itself should energize us with enthusiasm. I get another day to be great. I get another day to change the world. I woke up this morning ready to change the world, and I'm enthusiastic about it. I'm excited about it. I can't wait to go take down whatever it is I'm taking down. I can't wait. Every night should be Christmas Eve, because the following day is the gift of life. And what's more valuable than a day of life? Not what you get, not the stuff that you can buy, but life itself is so valuable, we take it for granted. Don't shout me down because I'm preaching good. For many years, I've done most of my writing at night. One night when I was enthusiastically at work over my typewriter, I looked out the window of my study just across the square from the Metropolitan Tower in New York City. And I saw what seemed to be the most peculiar reflection of the moon on the tower. It was a silvery gray shade, such as I had never seen before. Upon closer inspection, I found that the reflection was that of the early morning sun and not of the moon. It was daylight. I've been at work all night, but I was so engrossed in my work that the night had passed as though it were but an hour. I worked at my task all that day and all the following night without stopping, except for a small amount of light food. 2 nights and 1 day without sleep, and with but little food, without the slightest evidence of fatigue. Would not have been possible had I not kept my body energized with enthusiasm over the work at hand. Enthusiasm is not merely a figure of speech. It is a vital force that you can harness and use with profit. You can harness and use with profit. Without it, you would resemble an electric battery without electricity. Enthusiasm is the vital force with which you charge your body and develop a dynamic personality. Some people are blessed with natural enthusiasm, while others must acquire it. Here's the deal. Listen, enthusiasm is the vital force with which you recharge your body and develop a dynamic personality. Everybody put in the comments below, dynamic personality. You want to be, I don't know about you, but you want to become so attractive. Your personality must be so, you want to develop your personality to be so attractive that you can't keep money away from you. You can't keep success. You can't keep people from wanting to help you be great. Because here's the deal. You need a team in 2018. And you're going to need a team of people that want to help you be great, not mediocre. And it's going to call for you and I to develop such an attractive, dynamic personality that we can't keep people away from wanting to help us succeed. And it's not a one-way street. We're helping them to succeed as well. You're depositing something in them. They're depositing something in you. You guys are both being great. But I'm telling you, you must develop such a personality that you become so attractive to success, you can't keep it from knocking on your door. Every morning, it's knocking at your door. Hey, Odea, let me in. I'm success. I want you to be successful. I'm so attracted to your personality. I left the old bums that were down the street. They weren't doing nothing. I'm knocking on your door. Hey, Myra, open the door. This is success calling. Oh, you are so attractive. Oh, your spirit is so beautiful. I'm just knocking on your door because I can't get through with all the other people. Oh, David, my man, you the truth. This is success. I'm knocking at your door. Because your personality has become so dynamic that it attracts those things, money, power, success, prosperity, whatever you want to call it. And it's knocking at your door. Here's the difference. Before you develop the dynamic personality, you have to knock on the door of opportunity. You have to knock. When you develop the dynamic personality, it's knocking on your door. That's the difference. So you're saying to yourself, you got to ask yourself, it's okay if you're in a position that you got to knock on success's door. But I want you to get to the position where success is knocking on your door. Everybody put in the comments, little knock, knock. Knock, knock. Because I want you to answer the question, who's there? Who's there? Knock, knock, knocking on my door. Enthusiasm. Some people are blessed with the natural enthusiasm, while others must acquire it. The procedure through which it may be developed is simple. It begins by the doing of the work or rendering of the service which one likes best. If you should be so situated that you cannot conveniently engage in the work which you like best, for the time being, then you can proceed along another line very effectively by adopting a definite chief aim that contemplates your engaging in that particular work at some future time. Lack of capital and many other circumstances over which you have no immediate control may force you to engage in work which you do not like. But no one can stop you from determining in your own mind what your definite chief aim in life shall be, nor can anyone stop you from planning ways and means for translating this aim into reality. Nor can anyone stop you from mixing enthusiasm with your plans. Let me say that again, because this is where many people may find themselves. Lack of capital, not having enough money, or many other circumstances over which you have no immediate control. In other words, you can't control what you can't control, but here's some things that you can control. It may force you to engage in work that you do not like. You may have to work that job for a little while. But that's just for a little while. But no one, everybody put in the console, no one. But no one can stop you from determining in your own mind what your definite chief aim in life shall be. Nor can anyone, no one can stop you from planning ways and means for translating this aim into reality. And no one can stop you from mixing enthusiasm with your plans, with your plans. So here's the question. If you find yourself in that situation, then you got to ask yourself, if no one can stop me, then who is stopping me? And the answer is you. You are the only one that's stopping you. You think Facebook can stop me? No, they can't. They can control what they can control, and I'm going to control what I can control. And it's much more in this world than Facebook. I just have to create that which I want now. And guess what? That is what I'm going to do. No one can stop me but me. No one can stop my dream but me. They can delay it. They can put some obstacles in the way. They can put some challenges in the way. But they're not going to stop my enthusiasm, my drive, because this is my goal. It's not theirs. Happiness. The final object of all human effort is a state of mind that can be maintained only through the hope of future achievement. Happiness. Happiness. Everybody put it also happiness. Through the hope of future achievement. Happiness lies always in the future and never in the past. Happiness lies in the future. Always lies in the future, never in the past. The happy person is the one who dreams of heights of achievement that are yet unattained. The home you intend to own, the money you intend to earn, and the place in the bank, the trip you intend to take when you can afford it, the position in life you intend to fill when you're prepared for yourself, and the preparation itself. These are the things that produce happiness. Likewise, these are the materials out of which your definite chief aim is formed. These are the things over which you may become enthusiastic, no matter what your present station in life may be. What does that say, guys? What are you looking forward to? More than 20 years ago, I became enthusiastic over an idea. When the idea first took form in my mind, I was unprepared to take even the first step towards its transformation into reality. But I nursed it in my mind. I became enthusiastic over it as I looked ahead in my imagination, and I saw a time when I would be prepared to make it a reality. The idea was this. I wanted to become an editor of a magazine based upon the golden rule through which I could inspire people to keep up courage and deal with one another squarely. Finally, my chance came. And on Armistice Day, 1918, I wrote the first editorial for what was to become the material realization of a hope that had lain dormant in my mind for nearly a score of years, or 20 years. With enthusiasm, I poured that into that editorial, the emotions which I have been developing in my heart over a period of more than 20 years. My dream had come true. My editorship of a national magazine had become a reality. As I've stated, this editorial was written with enthusiasm. I took it to a man of my acquaintance, and with enthusiasm, I read it to him. The editorial ended in these words: "At last, my 20-year-old dream is about to come true. It takes money and a lot of it to publish a national magazine, and I haven't the slightest idea where I'm going to get this essential factor. But this is worrying me not at all, because I know." Everybody put in the comments below, because I know. Because I know I'm going to get it somewhere. As I wrote those lines, I mixed enthusiasm and faith with them. And I want to tell you today that I know. And for those that have been following me, or those that might watch this at some point in time, you may know right now We're creating, we're making Black history. We got this thing called the Generational Wealth Building Conference that we're bringing to Atlanta, Georgia. More specifically, we're bringing to Lithonia, Georgia, Stone Mountain, Georgia, and Decatur, Georgia. And this is going to take some capital, which I don't really have. But I know it's coming from somewhere. I know what we need in our community, and I'm going to bring it to my community no matter what. So when I talk to these people about the mix and mingle that we're going to have, when I talk to these people about the youth wealth workshop we're going to have, that we're going to teach the youth about entrepreneurship, we're going to teach them about real estate and international sales and marketing. When I talk to the people about the women's economic empowerment event that we're going to have, we're going to bring a millionaire from Connecticut to come and talk about from poverty to prosperity, not only how she did it, but how she can help others do it. And when I go talk to these people about the Billionaires Club brunch, and we're going to be talking about insurance and real estate and stocks and cryptocurrency. We're going to be talking about how to make your money work harder for you than you work for your money. I don't have the money to make this happen by myself, but I know it's coming from somewhere. So guess what I'm doing every day? I'm waking up and I'm sowing seeds. What do these seeds look like? These seeds are affiliate links to all the people that want to make 15% just for sharing the link and getting people to buy tickets and buy ads and buy sponsorship, so we can then allow the people who can't afford, who are saying to themselves, man, I would really love to meet a millionaire, but I can't afford the ticket. Well, we want to make sure that they can afford it because somebody else is going to sponsor them a ticket. Or somebody else is going to share a link, and then somebody going to see this all the way out in Alaska or Germany or wherever they're going to see that and say, I got the money. I can't make it to Atlanta, but I can make sure somebody else make it. But I know. What else am I doing? I'm taking flyers. I don't got to made up yet. They're on their way. I'm taking flyers, right? And I'm just passing those flyers out. I'm going to the churches. I'm going to the post office. I'm going to the city government. I'm saying we've been talking about this stuff forever. We've been talking about bringing financial literacy or financial empowerment or economic empowerment to our community forever. We've been talking about it. Now is the time. And I know you got the money. I know you say what you say you want this, but are you going to put your money where your mouth is? I'm sowing seeds every day. And I'm sowing seeds of enthusiasm. I'm sowing seeds of faith. I'm sowing seeds of belief because I know. So right now, let me share something with you guys. Right now, we have 62 affiliates. This means 62 people have signed up to be able to share a link where they can make 15% by sharing it with the opportunity for people to come to the Generational Wealth Building Conference through them. 62 people have signed up and say, you know what, we're going to go out and we're going to try to find some sponsors for this event because this event has to happen. A historic event, an epic event. Never in my life has anybody ever talked to me about a generational wealth building conference anywhere close to the hood. We got 62 people who signed up to say, you know what? We're going to share this opportunity. We're going to get some sponsors for this event because this event has to happen in the Black community. It has to happen. We've been talking about the problem, but we got at least 62 people who want to be a part of the solution. Financial education is the passport to financial freedom, and we got 62 financial freedom soldiers who are going to get paid 15% for anything that comes through their link, right? Now, why did I do this? Because I realized that we have to make sure the people participate in the profit. Let me say that again. We have to make sure that the people participate in the profit. How can you bring something to a community You extract all the dollars from the community, and the people still left broke. That we can't do that no more. We have to give the people an opportunity to be a part of the profit for that which we're going to make a difference in their community. To me, that only makes sense. I don't know if it's infinite wisdom. I don't know. But I've just been looking at stuff like that don't work, that don't work, that don't work, that don't. Yeah, the people who come in, they get money, or they get whatever. They get the TV shows, or they get they get to be on screen as this big enchilada that did something, but they didn't do anything. They just came in and extracted from the community, and it don't matter whether they're black, white, Jewish, green, red, yellow, whatever. They just come in, get everybody to come, get that money, share a little bit of information, go to the back, buy some stuff, and then we're going to go. But none of the people that came, none of the people in that community got a chance to participate in the profit. They didn't give those people an opportunity to make 10%, 15%, 20% off of their word of mouth sales. And think about it. Right now, we have Black Panther coming out. Black Panther is a great movie. And everybody is talking about it. Everybody's promoting it. But think about this, people. I'm serious. Think about this. Who's getting paid from it? Everybody's promoting it. Oh, it's historic. It's the number one movie, pre-sold movie of the year, whatever, number one pre-sold Marvel movie. But who's getting paid for those sales? See, the people who go on to the movie, they're the ones that's paying to go see the movie. Then the people who promote the movie, telling everybody, getting all the groups together, let's go see the movie together, they're not getting paid. So where's the money going? But if we set up something, say, you know what, you want to come bring this, I don't care, black, white, it don't matter. And we want everybody to jump on the bandwagon to go see this movie, where's our link for my word of mouth advertising? Well, we bring some of that money that going to the studio to the community. Where's our community link? If you want everybody in Decatur to go see the movie, how much money is coming back to Decatur? You want everybody in New York City to go see this movie, how much of that money is coming back to Decatur? You want everybody in St. Louis to go see this movie, how much of that money is coming back to St. Louis? It's a new way of thinking, people. This is why they're shutting me down. Or trying to. Everybody put in the comments below how much. I really want you to think about this for a second. How much of that money is coming back to our community? I'm beyond the aesthetics of Black empowerment. I'm beyond the look or the illusion of group economics. I'm beyond that. I'm talking about the level of vision, the level of foresight, being beyond the illusion. But yeah, we got together and played Kumbaya. We had another party. We all watched the movie. Yeah, we feel good. But how much of that money is coming back to our community? How much? Woo! Lord Jesus. Now, of course, if you're saying that you want to be a part of the solution of making sure that we get our fair share of anything that comes to our community, the Generational Wealth Building Conference is the beginning. I'm making sure that people get paid. People can get out of debt. People have an opportunity to participate in the profits. My good mentor told me this. He said that if you help enough other people get what they want, if you help enough other people get what they want, you'll always get what you want. If you help enough other people get what they want, you'll always get what you want. Let's see where I was at. Napoleon Hill goes back to say, I had hardly finished reading this editorial when the man with whom I read it, the first and only person with whom I had to share it, has shown it, said, I can tell you where you're going to get the money, for I'm going to supply it. And he did. Yes, enthusiasm is a vital force. So vital, in fact, that no man who has it highly developed can begin even to approximate his power of achievement. Before passing to the next step in this lesson, I wish to repeat and to emphasize the fact that you may develop enthusiasm over your definite chief aim in life, no matter whether you are in position to achieve that purpose at this time or not. You may be a long way from realization of your definite chief aim, but if you will kindle the fire of enthusiasm in your heart, everybody put in the comments below, kindle the fire of enthusiasm in my heart. If you will kindle the fire of enthusiasm, you heard that? Another one, the conditional statement. If you, it's something that you got to do. If you and I will kindle the fire of enthusiasm in our heart and keep it burning, before very long, the obstacles that now stand in the way of your attainment of that purpose will melt away as if by the force of magic, and you will find yourself in possession of power that you did not know you possessed. Now, how will enthusiasm affect others? How will enthusiasm affect others? We may start this. This is a long little part here. How will your enthusiasm affect others? We come now to the discussion of one of the most important subjects of this reading course, namely suggestion. In the preceding lesson, we discussed the subject of auto-suggestion, which is self-suggestion. You saw in lesson 2 that an important part of auto-suggestion played. Suggestion is the principle through which your words and your acts or even your state of mind influences others. Influences others. Here's something to ponder, something to think about. How do you, and when I say you, how does your state of being, how does your personality, how does your attitude, how does your mannerisms, how do you affect and or influence others? Let me say that again. How do you? Good morning, Selena. How do you? How does your personality? How does your mannerisms? How does your attitude? How does the way in which you carry yourself? How does your speech? How do you affect and or influence others? This is something to ponder. This is like a life lesson to be attained. How do I affect others? Once you can determine how you affect, listen, are you the person who brings people up or you bring them down? Being honest with yourself. When you walk into a room, does everybody get quiet or does everybody want to talk to you? You got to be honest with yourself. How do you? Because we're talking about developing a dynamic personality where you attract to yourself those things that you want, but you must assess, how do you now currently in this state of being, how do you affect other people? Your attitude, your personality, your speech, your mannerisms, the way in which you carry yourself. How do you affect and or influence other people? Why is this important? Because when we start talking about success and prosperity and money and all that stuff, we have to understand that other people have the money. I mean, let's just keep it real. Other people have the money. And if they don't know you, if they don't like you, and if they don't trust you, they're not giving you their money. Why? Good book tells us, Where their treasure is, there will their heart be also. They're not going to attach their treasure to someone they don't like, they don't know, and they don't trust, and therefore they won't attach their heart to someone that they don't like, they don't know, and they don't trust. And because that never happens, their heart isn't attached to you. What's attached in the heart? In the heart is called loyalty. Once an individual knows you, they like you, and they trust you, they will willingly give you their money. And in that same vein, they're willingly giving you their heart, which if part of that is loyalty. Think about it. Right now, you're here on a different platform than we would normally be because of whatever Facebook trying to do. But because it must be something. Because you know me, because you like me, and because you trust me, you've shown up here today to share with us through the New Black Wall Street Book Club. Because you know me, because you like me, because you trust me. I'm just keeping it real. And so because of those three things, I will venture to say, and you tell me if I'm wrong, you've also given up a little bit of your cheddar, a little bit of your cash, a little bit of your money, because you found somebody that you know, you like, and you trust. And in the same vein, you've given up a little bit of your treasure to stay connected. You've also given up a little bit of your heart, which is your loyalty. If you were not loyal, you would not be watching this right now. Am I telling the truth? Now, most people, they will be scared to say the truth because they feel like, man, I done told them the truth. They go, whatever they're going to do. They're going to leave, whatever. No, it's like being honest. Let's just be honest. That's what it is. We're starting to understand the psychology of other people because I'm teaching you how to do the same thing for your business, how to do the same thing for your life, how to attract to yourself those things that you want in order for you to be the success that you want to be. If I'm telling the truth, go and put it in the comments below, #truth. Because many of our leaders or who so-called leaders, they have a problem telling the truth. And what does it say? It says the truth shall set us free. The truth shall set us financially free. The truth shall set us emotionally free. The truth shall set us free. Suggestion is the principle through which your words and your acts and even your state of mind influences others, that you may comprehend the far-reaching power of suggestion. Let me refer to the introduction in which the principle of telepathy is described. If you now understand and accept the principle of telepathy as a reality, you of course understand why enthusiasm is contagious and why it influences all within its radius. So first, we want to write down the power of suggestion. The power. Oh, where did I get this jacket? Oh, let me find it for you. What's up, African? I'll put it in there for you. I'll put the link down here for you. Just tell them I sent you. Oh, they won't let me put a web address in here. All right, just go to web address. Try this. Oh, that won't work. Just go to what's up, African. I'll just put up. Just look for this on the web. What's up, African? Guess that works. I don't know why. All right. The power of suggestion. So what's up, African? Where I got the shirt from, where I got the jacket from. So African American apparel company in Pennsylvania. All right. Let's see though. Can I share my screen? Why not? Yeah, I'm gonna leave a link in my description. I want to see if I can share my screen. 1 second. Since she asked, let's see if it works. All right, so this is the website here. You see it? Do y'all see it? I don't know if y'all see it or not. Oh, I don't want to do that. Anyway, I hope you can see it. If you can see it, that's cool. Your screen, you're presenting to everyone. Invite people. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm trying my best. What's up, African though? This is the website. You see the jackets. Hella black, hella proud. I guess you guys are seeing this. This is the developer, designer. What's up, African? All right. So I think that should be enough. We're gonna stop. All right, we'll go back to what we was doing. Did it show up? Okay, all right, cool. All right, now I'm trying to figure out how do I get my little picture to go down in the bottom. Anyway, y'all saw it. All right, I'm back. All right, so power of suggestion, and then yeah, you can Google it. What's up, African? And then the enthusiasm is contagious. Enthusiasm is contagious. All right. Yeah, yeah, they got a pink jacket too. Yep. Enthusiasm. And I told them what I told them. I said, listen, y'all need to get y'all affiliate link working. Because you know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna promote your stuff, I'm gonna wear your stuff, which I want to wear. And if people want to buy the stuff that I wear, you know, let me tell you how this works. Y'all gotta understand, everybody putting console business. I want you to understand business. It's not about being it's not about, we're gonna stop right here in the book. Hold on, I got so many things I want to share with you guys. Let me finish this paragraph and we'll move forward. When your own mind is vibrating at a high rate because it is stimulated with enthusiasm, that vibration registers in the minds of all within whom you come in close contact. When a public speaker senses the feeling that his audience is in rapport with him, he merely recognizes the fact that his own enthusiasm has influenced the minds of his listeners until their minds are vibrating in harmony with his own. One of the most valuable things any man can learn is the art of using the knowledge and experience of others. One of the most valuable things any man can learn is the art of using the knowledge and experience of others. Now, business. Let's talk about business. Because Ron is here. So Ron, you have a new apparel company, right? And you're trying to now get exposure. Everybody put in console exposure. There's three things. I'm going to teach you guys something today. Hey, I'm in a teacher mood. I'm a teacher. So there's three things when it comes to your business, Ron. Three things even for what's average. Three things for anybody that you got to focus on. Number one is called the PIE principle, P-I-E. First, you got your product or your performance. In this particular case, we got the product, which is the shirt or the jacket or whatever. You got your product and or performance. If you're an artist, then it's performance. If you are a manufacturer, it's the product. If you're service oriented, it's performance. If you are product oriented, it's the product. So the product must be on point. So right now, you guys are looking at the product. Product being this nice cotton, it's a nice jacket, whatever, right? Then you have now you have a product that you built. Now you got to work on image. So you see the image, you know, you're like, oh, that's a dope jacket. That means that you feel like the image is on point, right? From what they created. The product is nice. The image is on point. And then the last part is exposure. Now you have to get enough other people to see that which it is you created. So Ron, you're in this very same position with your Black Legacy thing. Let me see if I can pull that up. Let me show y'all Ron. Y'all get a chance to. What's the website? Black BLK BL. There it is. Black Legacy. All right, so I'm gonna share the screen. I'm gonna show y'all some stuff. All right, I'm gonna share the screen. See if I can share my screen. All right, share the screen. Okay. Boom, bam. Present to everyone. Now, I don't think I'm on the back screen here. All right. So Ron, he's got his new apparel company out, Black Legacy, right? You guys probably seeing this on the screen. Okay. I'm pretty sure y'all seeing it on the screen. I don't know. I'm sure you're seeing it. He's got some new shirts, new apparel, Melanated Queen, right? Melanated. I got me this Melanated King shirt down here. He got some sweatshirts, whatever. All right. So you guys can come over to www.blklegacy.com. I can't put it in the comments, but blacklegacy.com. You guys want to check this out? BLKLEGA Legacy.com. Now, what did I just do? What I just did was I gave Aaron free advertising. Okay. But if Aaron really wants me to get serious about helping him sell more stuff, get this, if he wants me to get serious, which I just happen to be the #1 promoter of black-owned businesses on the planet. If you want me to get serious about selling his stuff, well, he's going to create this affiliate link, which means that I can then share the link in my feed and tell people to go click on this link to go check out the stuff that I wore today. If he was serious about it, he'd say, you know what, Evan, we're going to send you some shirts, and we want you to just wear the shirts on your videos. And then we're going to put in the comments, what you see in the credits. We're going to credit our outfit to Black Legacy. And if you want to check out their apparel, then go to this link. What's that going to do? That link is then going to say, go to this. They're going to click on the link and go to the website, and then maybe they buy some stuff. And when they buy some stuff, he's going to get his profit, and he's going to pay me 10 or 15, 20%, whatever he decides, as far as that link. So now I'll get paid to advertise. Now tell me this. How many of you guys would be more apt to wear the clothes, more apt to prance around and talk good about anybody that's going to pay you? Now, of course, I love the brother, so I'm just doing it just because I love the brother. But we got to move beyond just loving each other without paying each other. And so that's what I would do if I was Aaron. I would simply say, you know what? This brother got a pretty good platform. I believe in this brother. This brother wear my stuff. He wear my shirts and whatever it is. Let me send this brother some stuff. Ask him to wear it whenever it's necessary. And then just simply put in the credits, sponsored or outfit or costume provided by Black Legacy. Here's the link to go check them out. And so every time somebody comes to this video, at some point in time, no matter when in the future, then they'll have a link that they can go to that goes to him. And then they go to that website and they buy them a shirt. And he says, well, I got my profit, and I got this profit through him, and so I'm going to pay him just a little bit of the change. And that's perpetual passive income for me, and it's a new customer for him. Now watch this. I got paid once from that customer. He can get paid from that customer for a lifetime. Let me say that again. I, as the promoter, will get paid once from that customer. They use my link once. But now they are connected to the company that they may have some loyalty to, or they may want to buy some new stuff and some more shirts from them in the future. He or his company can get paid from that customer for a lifetime. Here's my question. Would you pay somebody once so that you could get paid for a lifetime? Then my second question is, who on earth is teaching you this about business other than ERGJ? I ain't heard nobody talking about this. I ain't heard none of these business people that's giving the people strategy as it relates to building a business. Now, this is how you practice group economics. Not only do I love you enough to share your stuff, you love me enough to pay me for what I do so we can keep on doing this. It's called a business relationship, not just a personal relationship. Because my people, I want you to understand this is business. So now, let's take that same principle and we say, well, what's up, African? They did the same thing. And I'm simply telling them, listen, I'm not going to keep wearing your stuff if you don't create a link that's going to help me get paid for the stuff that I wear. Because I'm helping you, but how the hell are you helping me? And I don't mind helping you, but my God, if you're going to pay the whatever, you're going to pay for advertisements, you're going to pay for the big media company, you're going to pay the radio station, you're going to pay whatever, wherever it is you want to put, you're going to pay Amazon, you're going to pay Etsy, they don't even sell your stuff. I sell your stuff. Somebody just came on and said, man, that jacket is dope. That means I just sold this jacket. But the question is, did I get paid for it? I wore this jacket last night. I went to an event, right? And people ask, where you get it from? I just freely gave them the website. That's cool. But I'm trying to tell you, black folk, we got to start helping one another to get paid from the stuff that we do. And I'm just trying to tell you, I ain't told nobody to go see that movie. Why? Because they didn't give me no link. And I'm tired of helping everybody else get paid off of my efforts. And I'll be sitting around at the house begging for crumbs. Here's another question I want to ask you. Think about this. Would you rather get paid by the hour or get paid for performance? Good question to ask. Let me ask it again. Make sure you heard it. Would you rather get paid by the hour or get paid by performance? Now, this is critical because there's some people that are watching right now, you just underperform. So you want to get paid by the hour because you don't really believe in yourself enough for you to give your 100%, 110%, 200% so that you can get paid for the performance that you know deep down inside you can do. So you might be in a position right now that you don't have a belief in yourself, and so you rather get paid by the hour, which means that whether you do good or don't do good, you're gonna still get paid. But then there's some people here that are watching right now, saying, man, I've been getting paid by the hour my whole life, and I know that they're not paying me what I'm worth. So in order for me to level up in my income, and I know I can bring more value to the marketplace, then I want to start getting paid by performance. And I just know that I can overperform my current paycheck. And if I can overperform and put my performance in front of enough people, then they'll pay me for my performance. Every one of them, not just one employer, not just one paycheck coming in, thousands of paychecks coming in, hundreds of paychecks coming in, because now you're not just performing for one, you're performing for many. Anybody that want to watch your performance. Here's another thing to ponder. I'm on the road today. Would you rather pay for projections or potential or pay for performance? I really want you to think about this. Would you rather pay for potential or pay for performance? Here's how this looks. So as soon as they heard about the Generational Wealth Building Conference, I got a whole bunch of calls coming in. They want to be the media outlet, right? You don't want to be the media. I can put your stuff in front of this many people and this, all that stuff, right? Put your stuff on there. I can put a broadcast. I can do all this stuff. I can put your stuff on a webcast. I can put you in front of 10,000 people, all this stuff. That's potential. It's potential. Why? Because just because you say you can put me in front of all that stuff, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to pay for a ticket. So I backed that up. I said, well, if what you say is all great, and you can put me in front of all these people, and it's going to help me sell more tickets or whatever, get more sponsorship, more ads. If that's really true, then how about this? How about you take this link and I'll pay you 15% for your performance, Mr. Media Outlet. I'll pay you 15% for your performance. So if you put it out and then they buy, you get paid. They didn't like that too much. Well, wait a second. Oh, no, hold up now. I mean, we want to get paid based off potential. Whether they buy or not, that ain't got nothing to do with us. Well, wait a second. I don't want to pay you on potential. I want to pay you off what you can produce. You shall know a tree by the fruit that it bears, and you ain't bear no fruit for me just yet. So why would I pay for your potential? I did that with my book. My book, I seen this little thing. Let's see if I got it here. I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to show y'all. I was like, when I was young, dumb, and full of cum, I was just like, man, I got to get my book out in more places. I got to get in front of all this potential, right? Let's see if I can find it. Here it is. In front of all this potential, right? So I said, okay. So what did I do? I said, I went to this, right? Let me show y'all this. I think it's showing. Here it is, yeah. This right here. Reach the black media, right? Your story here. Extensive press releases and columns distribution for just $150. So I was like, hey, that seemed like a good deal. Now I read on the back. Let's read on. Let's just do it. Blackpr.com is extensive press release distribution service to all African-American magazines, newspapers, TV, and radio stations. For just $150, we'll send your press release or column to over 850 news outlets and over 40,000 journalists, bloggers. For an additional $100, we'll feature your story in an article on blacknews.com, search engine optimizer for Google, Yahoo, and Bing, and shared with over 650,000 plus Facebook fans and Twitter followers. So I was like, oh, that sounds like a good deal. Let's try the 150. Right? We'll try the 150. But then when I was doing that, but then here's the thing. How the hell can I track this? I did the 150, but they never sent me where the hell did y'all put my stuff? Where did y'all list my stuff? What newspapers? What articles? You said you was going to do it, but you didn't show me where you did it. That's potential, not performance. Then it said $100 extra, which I didn't do because I was like, that don't make no sense. I went to their website, blacknews.com. It was trash. I'm like, who the hell gonna go to this website? Ain't nobody ever heard of it. I ain't never heard of it. If I ain't heard of it, well, why would I put my book there? Then it says it's gonna search engine optimizer. I can do that myself. And then it says it's gonna share over 650,000 Facebook fans and Twitter followers. Don't you know you can have a whole bunch of fans, but none of them ever come to your site or your page? You can have 1 million fans. You can have 6 trillion fans. That don't mean nothing. If I go to your page right now and you got 5,000 friends and the last thing that you posted, you only got 1 like, well, all your friends, that don't matter because you can have 1 million of them. But if you only get 1 person to like your stuff, then you're not engaging. Yeah, nobody likes your stuff. Nobody's following your stuff. Yeah, I like the page, but it doesn't really mean anything. It's just potential. And I asked myself, I told myself, I'm going to stop paying people off potential. I'm only going to pay people on how they perform. And if you're unwilling to prove your performance, guess what? You don't get my dollars. That's why my book isn't on Amazon. Amazon hasn't proven themselves to me. They may have proven themselves to other people, but I done sold 1,000 copies. International best-selling author, self-produced and self-distributed. How in the world did I do that without Amazon, without eBay? Let me tell you how. Because I believe in me, and I know that I can perform. I know that I can produce, and I got paid to do it. Now guess what I'm doing? I'm adding my affiliate link, and I'm giving other people an opportunity to perform. Other people an opportunity to sell the book, get 25%, and then it's a done deal. We don't need them when we got each other. Don't you understand? We don't need them. If you're going to listen. Oh my goodness. I can't, my book isn't here right now. I don't know where it is. But if you're going to listen. If you, I'm not self-made. It's not self-made, I'm not self-made. I am we-made. It's because of you that I am who I am. I understand it's not me. God giving me the ideas. I'm acting on the ideas, and he's including other people in those ideas. You can't build an empire by yourself. It ain't me. I'm not self-made. But anyway, so let's just say I'm God-made. I'm not self-made. I'm God-made, and I just follow his instructions. Somebody asked me the other day, yesterday, she said, "Oh man, you got it all figured out." I said, "No, I don't. I don't have it all figured out. I don't know how we're gonna pull this off. This generational wealth building conference. And it's not for me to know how we're going to pull it off. The only thing I got to know is what's the next step." So when I woke up yesterday, he gave me all the instructions. Do this, do this, do this, do this. And that's what I did. We worked on the car magnet. I'm turning my car into a mobile generational wealth building automobile. And so you got Batman and Robin, you got ERGJ and the generational wealth building crew and the Black Billionaires Club coming to you. Right? We creating the little postcards. That's going to be front and back. We're going to pass those things out. We're creating a one-pager. We're creating a sponsorship campaign. All this stuff came from the Father. It didn't come from me. I just said, okay, that's what you want me to do. That's what I do. And guess what I did yesterday? I knocked each one of them out. Boom, 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 done, 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 done. And what did he say before I went to bed last night? "Well done, thou good and faithful servant." That's what he said. Now I want to know, when you went to bed last night, did the Father say unto you, after all that you had done yesterday, did you listen to him and take your cues from him or her or whatever you believe in? I'm just going to call him the Father, the universe. Before you went to bed last night, did the universe, did the Father, did whatever it is that you believe in, did it say unto you, "Well done, thy good and faithful servant"? Somebody got me off track. So Aaron, right? So Aaron got the book, right? You got the book, and you like the book. Now, you probably told somebody else about the book, or maybe somebody saw you with the book, and you was like, "Man, yeah, that's my man, ERGJ, man. Go to the website, go get the book, man, support the brother." But what if instead of saying that, you said, "Man, let me give you this link for you to be able to go and buy this book, man, so you can support the brother." And in that link, it paid you 25% of the retail price of the book. It's the same thing. The only difference is you get a little change off of it. It ain't nothing wrong with that. Like, damn, shit, I want to put some money in your hand. I want to help your company to grow by helping you make money. And now guess what you can do, Aaron? You can then take that link, right? And you can add it on your Black Legacy webpage. And you can say, okay, well, here's a special section of my webpage called Black People Read or Black Reads or whatever you want to call it. And then you can put that link, put a picture of the book. And if they go to your website, which they already going to do, listen to this. They go to your website, they scroll down, they get to the section, they buy the book from you or through your website. And guess what? At the same time, this is called, let me tell you how powerful this is. Group economics works when we work it. Everybody put that in comments below. Group economics works when we work it. I should be getting paid to teach this stuff. So then, Aaron, remember what we said earlier. We said earlier, you gave me a link. You sent me some clothes. You gave me a link. So now I'm pushing people to your website. So now my network becomes your network. Your network becomes my network, and we keep it in the family. Everybody put it. I can tell this stuff. People gonna pay me all across the country to come teach this stuff. So now we keep everybody putting it. So keep it in the family. Now we keep it in the family. Your people who might come to your page, your website, come get your book, your apparel, they might scroll down and see something else they like. Oh man, that book, Black Billionaires Club, shoot. What's that about? Let me pick that up while I'm here. Let me matter of fact, you may add it as an add-on. So when they go check out, it pops up. Hey man, people that bought the Melanated King shirt, they also picked up the Black Billionaires Club. Oh wow, I didn't see that down there. Let me pick that up as well. So you got paid to send out the shirt, and then you get paid for them getting the book. But guess what, A.A. Ron? You never had to touch the book. And guess what? I never had to touch the shirt. So now, instead of us having the group, the Black Wall Street that we know and love, which was a physical place of people to raise community, we now have a virtual Black Wall Street. This is why it's called the new Black Wall Street. They can't, the only way they can take us out is to kill the internet. And they can't do that because it would kill their economy. You get it? And so the new Black Wall Street is everywhere because it's not a space, it is a spirit of people who understand that group economics works when we work it. All right. Y'all got it. Is that enough? Is that enough for today? Now, of course, there's some people here that simply, or there's people that didn't watch this morning, that whatever, for whatever reason. And I'm just going to trust you guys to be able to pick this up and maybe share it on your wall, since y'all know Facebook trying to get your boy. But I told y'all we like Bebe's kids. We don't die, we multiply. And so feel free to take this, share this on your wall, whatever you want to do with it. You know what I mean? That's just what it's for, man. We all we got. I keep telling you guys this. 2018, you got to get you a team. If it wasn't for the team, I would be unseen because they would have just ripped me down and I wouldn't have people in place to help me stay relevant or stay seen, because I know I got a message that got to be heard by our people. And by any people. It works the same way. It don't matter your color. It don't really matter. It works. It just works. It's been working. It's going to always work. Well, guys, the New Black Wall Street Book Club. We're talking about the law of success. We're talking about success. Of course, we got the Millionaire Mastermind lines coming up at 9 o'clock, but I wanted to do this. I'm going to start doing this more often. This is where you can find me temporarily. I'm working on a new channel where I actually be across 166 countries. I told you I'm the international player from the Himalaya. I'm not local. I'm not global. I'm not local. I'm not national. I'm an international phenomenon. And I've been telling you guys this for a long time, that the whole world is waiting on us to rise up. We've been going through the law of success and going through a section called enthusiasm. And we learned today that enthusiasm is contagious. We also learned that enthusiasm, it fuels you to action. We've also learned of the power of suggestion. And you got to add, this is your homework today. You got to ask yourself, my disposition, who I am, what is the impact, the influence that I have on other people? When I get into a space, how does my disposition, my attitude, my aura, my thinking, my talk, my speech, how does it impact or influence other people? And if you're not bringing people up to a whole new level of vibration, I'm trying to tell you, you are repelling money, you're repelling success, you're repelling opportunity from your door. But if you are lifting people up by your spirit, your disposition, your speech, your walk, your talk, your attitude, you are welcoming everything that you want in this life. Well, guys, New Black Wall Street Book Club and Black folk do read. You put it in a book, we absolutely will find it. I want you guys to remember this, that it takes a village. It starts with us. Let's build this community, people. Let's build the new Black Wall Street. Let's build these companies. Let's practice group economics. And let's do it together. We all we got, people. And guess what? That's enough. I pray to God he preserve each and every one of us. So we'll be able to meet again one day soon. The Money and Power Morning Show right here on YouTube. Damn, Facebook. Because they can't stop me even if they wanted to. Be right here tomorrow at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I may do something special tonight. I may do a crypto thing tonight. You never know. Just look out for the alerts. Make sure you hit the alerts. Make sure you know it pop up. Oh, he got something scheduled, because that's how you're going to know. Because I don't know how I'm going to be. I'm working my best to communicate with everybody. But we working this out. Give me about a week. I'll have everything figured out. We all we got, people. And guess what? That's enough. Man, you know what time it is. DJ, hit the music.
It's the New Black Wall Street Book Club. With your host, Evan Jefferson. It's time for us to go. Yeah. Now, you ain't got to leave the computer. But we encourage you to get out there and learn and apply all the things you learn at the New Black Wall Street Book Club. Yeah. New Black Wall Street. The New Black Wall Street.